Heyo everybody, Haku here. I still, to this point, never ever know when I'm actually really live. But either way, welcome to you giving me potential input. I've been trying to do this stream for forever on which anime I should watch from 2023 and 2024. So to go through some baseline beginning stuff. So I did my project a couple months ago where I watched 50 anime from 2022 and reviewed all of them, did the anime awards, all of that kind of stuff. So I got through all of that, and I still haven't started 2023 and 2024 stuff. So there's basically going to be like three big things that we're going to do here. First, probably only going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to run through the anime that I need to watch before I start 2023 stuff. Then I will go through the anime that I've watched recently but I haven't had time to review yet, so you'll get reviews on all of those. And then we will actually go through all of the seasons from 2023 and the first two seasons of 2024, and I will show you all what I have thought maybe, because every new season that comes up, I always watch all of the PVs, every single PV, and mark something as, am I interested or am I not interested? And so I've got a lot. 2023 was crazy stacked. I watched 50 from 2022, and compared to that, how can I just choose 50? It feels like I need to do 80 or even 100 from 2023. There's so many good looking shows. But I don't want to leave any of you who are watching just checking chat. Again, I'm going to be just jumping back and forth between windows a little bit here. But I'll have everything up on screen for you to see. Right here we have my Annie list, and that's always linked in the descriptions to all of my videos and everything. So you always have that you can refer to see what I have watched, what I am watching. So I guess the quickest thing to do, I'll do first the stuff that I'm watching now that I need to finish up. I've been trying to do this stream for forever. Now that I'm getting this done, I need to get some of those reviews done. Then I can really crack down on finishing these so that I can watch stuff for 2023. And the reason why I've got all of this is most of this is stuff that has new seasons coming out in 2023 that I want to watch, that I need to watch the previous seasons first. So that's what most of these are, to be honest with you. Either way, it doesn't look like anyone said anything so far, so I'm gonna just get into it. First up, stuff I'm watching right now, I need to review the first season of Bungo Stray Dogs. I actually fully recorded, took notes, made a full review for the first season, and I wasn't happy with it, so I scrapped the entire thing, and I'm going to do the entire thing all over again, but I need to finish those so that I can get to seasons 4 and 5 in 2023. D4DJ, Double Mix, and First Mix, it is so good. I love D4DJ, but I need to finish off this so that I can, watch the stuff in the future. Golden Kamuy, second and third seasons. Grand Blue Fantasy, I want to watch season 2 because I just watched season 1. Then Konosuba, I need to go through Konosuba. Kyoko Suiri, I haven't even started that yet. Mighty Mashti Rumakun 2. Season 1 was actually incredible, and Season 3 is in 2023, so I can't wait to get to Season 2. Mao Gakuin something something. There's more seasons of that coming in 2023, which is why it's here. Mushoku Tensei, I have read, but now I'm watching, and it's like, I'm pretty, I'm not a Mushoku Tensei hater, but I'm also not a big lover either. I am just pretty meh on it. Again, as somebody who's read even. You got Peach Boy Riverside, then Saihate no Paladin, Tacked Up Destiny. We got Slime. I reviewed Weekly Season 1, but then never watched Season 2, so I need to get through that. Uma Musume, I need to get through the second season and the OVA and specials and everything. Let me just check, just checking chat and everything real quick before I move on. Now that we're through that, we've got let's go for my completed and then time completed. Sort by day completed. Where is that? There it is. So these The last thing that I reviewed was the first season of Uma Musume. Like I said, I haven't reviewed Bungo Stray Dogs yet. I haven't reviewed Vinland Saga. I need to review Hero Academia Season 5. Mighty Mashite Irumakun was so good. I need to review Accelerator, which was one that I was reviewing week to week as it was airing, but I never finished, and I just went back and watched it. Then I've got the first season of Grand Blue Fantasy and the OVA for that. Golden Kamui's first season and its OVA. Kuma 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 Bear, which was good. The first part of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, and then the first season of Bofuri. I need to review all of these before I can start getting into 2023 and 2024 stuff. But yeah, I guess with all of those out of the way, we can get to the actual main event here. Let me move over to this. I've got live chart is what I'm going to be using. So again, let me know if you want to see the ones that I don't have included here. I went through and I watched all of the PVs for all of these seasons, and I marked the ones I was interested in, and the ones I don't have up here are the ones that either A, I wasn't interested in at all, or B, I'm kind of interested in getting to one day, but I didn't want to put the effort in to watch all of the previous seasons before I went to do 2023 videos. So that's the two things that aren't going to be shown here. What is going to be shown here is stuff I'm interested in. So first off, for winter 2023, you have Eminence and Shadow, which I already watched as part of the 2022 series that I did, and that's just because it was only 20 episodes. It wasn't really a 2-core. It was more just a fall 2022 anime that went over extra into winter. It wasn't really like a second core. But from there, sorry, just keep glancing back to chat just to check to make sure I didn't miss anything. We have Boku no Hero Academia 6th season. Again, I just finished the 5th. Now I can watch that. Again, I've covered the manga for years upon years on the channel. So you all know that has been something that I've been deeply into. We have the 2nd season of Maogakui no Fute Gosha. That's the one that was on my list of things I need to watch before I get to 2023. I'm interested in this one. And so really, just let me know if there are any that you don't see here that you're like, you were wrong for not including that. You need to include that. Or if there are any that you see here. Because for 2023, I think I have like 120 to 130. And I'm going to have to narrow those down somehow to watch like however many I watch. If I watch 80, if I watch 100, I'm gonna need to narrow them down. So if there are any that you are like, for sure, you cannot miss that one, let me know so I have your reference. We have Saikyo Onmyoji no Isegai Tenseiki, and it's so funny because I always watch the new PVs whenever the new season, like a week before the new season happens. So some of these PVs, like I watched these over a year ago, so I'm not even going to remember some of these PVs. And that's actually something that I forgot to bring up at the intro. I usually do that on Discord. I usually watch all the PVs and then I'll just like mention any that I like on Discord. But I'm going to stream that. Maybe tomorrow, but as soon as I can, I'm going to do a stream where hopefully we get we get no copyright issues. I'm going to do a stream where I watch all of the summer 2024 PVs and decide what I am or am not interested in. I'm going to do all of that like actually on stream. And for summer 2024, again, it's going to be a while before I can get to actually watching it, even though we're watching the PVs, but Tower of God, I mentioned before, I am going to cover on the week-to-week. So there is that. I should probably mention that. We have Tondemo Skill de Isekai Horo Meshi. We got Vinland Saga, Season 2. I adored Season 1, but haven't got to review it yet. We have Tomo-chan wa Onanoko, and then Bofuri Season 2. I just finished Bofuri Season 1 and really liked it. I'm interested to see where they take a Season 2. Then you have Tensei Ojo no Tensai Reijo no Maho Kakume. You've got Mighty Mashite Irumakun's third season. First season was incredible, so I can't wait to get to this. And also, like, Mighty Mashite or Irumakun is such a hidden gem. It's so good. But also, I wanted to shout out Live Chart. Hopefully I don't break the containment, break the secret here. Live Chart scores are so helpful because, like, my anime list scores are terrible. They're awful. But the scores here are almost all between 7 and 8. That's what you see normally on Live Chart. Like, something can be anything, and everything up here is usually between 7 or 8. So when you see a score that's above 8, you're like, okay, I know that was at least pretty good. And if you see a score that's below 7, you're like, okay, that's maybe not so great. So that is actually a very, very, very helpful way to track anime. Of course, I track what I watch with AniList because that's the best for keeping track of what episode I'm on, so I don't forget what episode I'm on. But for keeping track of what I'm interested in watching in the future, it's very helpful to use Live Chart. Then we have the Kaiko Sarata Ankoku Heishi 30 Dai, or 30 Dai, no slow na second life. We have that one. That one's a little bit lower scored than some of the rest. Same with this one. And, sorry, I guess I should read all the titles out loud. We have Eiyo Buwo Kiwamanu Tame, or Tensei So Soshite Sekai Saikyo no Minarai Kishi. All of these, like, light novel adaptations with the longest ass titles in history. But I wanted to say the right side is going to be cut off because for some reason my little thing I made, my stream overlay, is not really cropped the best. So I'm sorry it's a little cut off on the right. I'm going to have to go through sometime this week and redo all of this. Then we've got, this one is actually barely hanging on to that 7 score. So this one might be one of the ones that gets cut. Ningen Fushi no Poken Chatachi ga Sekai o Suku yo desu. And then Benria Saito-san Iskai ni Iku. This one I really want to watch. This one's like a for sure for me. I really want to watch this one. This one looks really neat. Tokyo Revengers, I really loved season 1, so we have the next season of that. Nagatoro-san season 2, I am again very interested in the second season. I reviewed the first, I really liked it. Nier Automata, I've played the game, so I'm interested to see the anime adaptation. Then Buddy Daddies is another one that looks really, really, really good. Bungo Stray Dogs season 4 again. All of the Bungo Stray Dogs seasons are like insanely well reviewed, which makes me interested. We have, Cool Danchi. We got Kori's or Zokusei Danchi Tokur na Doryo Joshi. So we have that one. Kyoko Suiri season 2, or Inspector, I think is its English name. Rogo ni Sonaita Isekai de Hachimanmai o Kinka o Tamemasu. And then Spy Kyoshitsu is again, it got a second season. Is this something that I should drop because it's a little lower on the end, or is this something I should definitely watch? I don't know how the adaptation is. There was one that I remember somebody saying that the adaptation wasn't good. Then we have Oni-chan wa Oshimai, which is definitely, like, that's a for sure watch. Again, another one of those. Tsundere Akuyakurejo Lisa. Oh, there's Lisa a lot. Yeah, this one's really, I'm really interested in this one. And then the Dog Girl anime. We have to watch the Dog Girl anime. Like, contrary to what a lot of people would say, you don't really get, like, weird out there anime that much. And I really, unless it looks incredibly boring, when we do get one of those rare weird anime, I really, really want to check them out. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale is, sorry, tripping all over my words, is another one that got like a second part, and then I think it might have even got a season 2 and season 2 part 2. Ayakashi Triangle, I've read the manga. I read the manga here on the channel, so I definitely want to watch that, even though I heard that the anime production was pretty messy. We've got Urusei Yatsura. I need to get to that. We have High Card. Now, High Card looks so cool from the PV. The scores weren't that great, but the PV was so cool. So like I really want to get to that one. Revenger again is one of those that's kind of a maybe, maybe not. Same with Mononogatari, but Mononogatari also got a season 2, I think, in 2024. So there's that as well. Hold on. Let me just checking just checking to make sure chat looks all right. And getting back to everything. Just making sure everything looks okay. All right. And then we have Ars no Kyoju. Looks really, really, really neat from the PV. O Yukiumi no Kaina, again, was a unique looking one. Hikaru no O, I heard some people didn't like it because of the visual style, but I really want to give it a chance. Mo Ippon looks really good. I love just this kind of slice of life stuff. D4DJ Almix, which is, again, I need to finish the first season so I can get to it, but the first season's incredibly good, like very, very good. And then Bokuto Roboko, I read the manga, not very good, but I also feel like it is a breezy 28 episodes, only 3 minutes each. I could just blow through it, see how I like it. It's probably not that big a deal. I didn't like the manga that much, but you know, it's worth, since I did read, it is worth checking the anime adaptation, I think. And that's it. If anybody has anything to say about winter, let me know. But if not, I can just go on to spring. So then in spring, we've got some big ones. We have some real heavy hitters in spring. You've got Oshinoko, which is of course like a must-watch. Jigokuraku. I never read Jigokuraku, but I read Ayashimon, which was the follow-up by the same mangaka that got absolutely, like, completely dumpstered by Jump, which is such a shame because Ayashimon was so good. You have Marshall, which I think I only read chapter 1, maybe chapters 1 and 2 of Marshall, but of course everybody has seen the second opening by now, so I'm excited to get to it. We have Isekai Cheat Skill, which is, it's just one of those. We get a lot of those kinds of isekais. But I do like checking them out because a lot of them tend to be pretty good. I tend to like them. Now, this is marked with this darker blue because I've already watched the finale to Attack on Titan. When I do my anime awards for 2023, because like I said, I'll watch 80, watch 100, whatever, and then I'll do anime awards like I did for 2022. And when I do that, I'll include it for the anime awards because really, it's 2 episodes that were an hour 14 minutes. That's basically a season of anime. Like it's like if you have one of the like shorter anime where it's like 12 minutes an episode, that's basically a season of anime. Sorry, needed some water. We have Yamada-kun to level 999 no koi o suru. That is another that looks like it's going to be really good, another romance. Then we have the Konosuba spinoff. Excited to get to that again. Gotta watch main Konosuba so I can get to it. Vinland Saga Season 2 still here. Tengoku Daimakyo looks incredible. Dead Mount Deathplay also looks so edgy, but in like the best kind of way. Again, it feels like much like I said, how we don't really get anime that weird that often, at least maybe not anymore. We don't get anime that edgy or like that just has that vibe. It feels like such a late 2000s vibe that I'm really interested in. Boku no Kokoro no Yabai Yatsu is like really popular. I did not think watching the PV that it would be that popular, but if it is really that good, I'm excited. Then Isekai Smartphone Season 2, I watched. Season 1 had to be like 2017 or something, maybe 2018. I watched the first season weekly back then. So, yeah, even though it wasn't like the most high quality or anything, I want to watch the second season just because I put that time into the first. Kaminaki Sekai no Kami-sama Katsudo is another one that I'm really interested in. Yeah, again, as I'm seeing some of these, I'm kind of remembering the PVs that I watched like a year ago, and I'm like, yeah, that was good actually. Otonari ni Ginga is also another one. Should that be Ginja? No, maybe Ginga. That one again looked very good. Looked like an interesting romance. Skip to Loafer again was popular. Then Kimi wa Hokago Insomnia, that was also one that was popular. A lot of popular romances in spring 2023, but also just look how stacked, look how incredibly stacked spring is. And it's like, there's no way I'd be able to hold myself to just 50 from 2023. This is nuts. Isekai One Turn Kill Nesan, that one didn't have the best score, so I'm not 100%. It might be one of the ones that gets dropped. We got Kuma 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 Bea Punch, which is, again, I really liked season 1. Interested in how they do a season 2, what they do for a season 2. So we got that one. We have the Osama Ranking spin-off. So I'm excited for that. I absolutely adored the first season. My Home Hero looks good. I don't think it got that great of a reception, but I think it looked good. We have Suisei no Majo Season 2, which for Mercury Season 2. Season 1, I really wanted to like, but I ended up saying, kind of B tier. It's like not, it's a bit above mid, like it's not mid, but it's just slightly above average. So I'm excited to see where it goes for season 2, see what happens. Edo My Elf looks so good. I really, really am excited for that one. Good year, 2023 and 2024 especially. 2024 is a heck of a year for elf fans. Then Jijo wo Shiranai Tenkosei ga Gui Gui Kuru, that one looks really cute and good too. Golden Kamui Season 4 I'm excited to get to. Like I said, I need to finish Seasons 2 and 3 first. Mahou Shoujo Magical Destroyers has such an interesting style to it. Plus I really like magical girl stuff, so I am really interested to see what's going to go on there. Watashi no Yuri o Shigoto desu, or Yuri is my job. Yes, please. I always want to check out more Yuri or girls love romances. And then we also have Kawaisuki Crisis, looks very, very, very cute. Birdie Wing Season 2, I watched and covered Season 1. And then Campanella123 says, Tengoku Daimakyo, Heavenly Delusion is must-watch. That is one of my most, must-watches. One of the ones that is the most must-watch for me. Birdie Wing Season 2, I covered Season 1, so we're gonna go for that. World Dai Star looks really cute. Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, U149. I haven't, so ever since I really got into anime, back in high school, Cinderella Girls, Idolmaster was always a popular thing, but I've never gotten into it before, so I'm going to go into this as my first Idolmaster anime and see how I like it. And then Bokuto Roboco is continuing on. And again, anything more you want to say about spring, let me know, but that's what I'm interested in thus far. I'll go through what I'm interested in for 2023 and the first 2 seasons of 2024, and then I'll go back to winter, and I'll pick, and if you want to chime in and help me choose in chat, I'll pick my first 10, because the way I'm going to take these is just throwing them all on my watch list would be overwhelming. I'm going to put 10 up there, and every time I finish 5, I'll throw 5 new ones up there. That'll make it much more manageable, and then whenever I'm ready to tap out for 2023, I'll have an even, division of 5 when it comes to how many I cover for the awards and everything. So moving on to summer. Summer is once again very, very stacked. You got Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Season 1 was incredible. Season 2 I'm expecting will be incredible. Mushoku Tensei 2, again, I've read. I kind of have a love-hate relationship. I think it's really beautiful. I think it's kind of simultaneously probably the most detailed character insert power fantasy isekai and the cringiest. It's equal parts the cringiest and the most detailed. So, it's I'm kind of back and forth with my full opinions on it. Zom 100 looks incredible. I think Zom 100 looks very, very, very good. Then we have Maogakui no Futeki Gosha 2. So, yeah, I'll need to watch the first season for that right? That's probably on my list of things to watch. Again, getting a little teeny bit mixed up maybe. Then Jitsu wa Ore Saikyo Deshita. That looked good. Okay, I think I'm remembering it now, but I was like, I don't really remember that one from the PVs. I think I may be remembering a little bit. Then again, part 2 of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. Big Bleach fan, always have been. Bleach is really what got me into anime as a teen, I would say. I've spent more time talking about Bleach maybe than any other anime. We have Watashi no Shiawase na Kekkon. Looks like a really cute romance. Nanatsu no Maken ga Shihai Suru. Interesting. That might be a droppable one. I'm not really sure. Suki na ko ga Megane wo wasureta. That one looks really cute. That looks like another really, really cute one. This one doesn't say romance, though. It says romantic subtext. Either way, though, that one, I'm interested in checking it out. Level 1 Dakedo Unique Skill de Saikyo desu. My pronunciation on these is horrible because I'm throwing Japanese into an English sentence, and so I'm thinking about pronunciation in an English way. But this one looks cute. Eiyu Kyoshitsu looks cute, but didn't really get that great reviews. But some of the character designs look, hey, nice. So, might check it out for that. We have Liar Liar looked interesting. Okashi na Tensei. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That one seemed interesting. A boy named Pastry. And then we have Higeki no Genkyo to Naru Saikyo Gedo Last Boss Joo Watame no Tame ni Tsukushimasu. Don't really remember this one. Oh, okay, no. I do remember this one now. Reading the thing. That one's interesting looking. Nier Automata's there because it got kind of cut off because of issues with productions and then resumed later. Bungo Stray Dogs 5 really shortly after Bungo Stray Dogs 4. Then Undead Girl Murder Farce looks incredible. That one looks very, very good. So I'm excited for that one. There's the tiny coworker one that a lot of people got upset at. Uchi no Kaisha no Chisai Senpai no Hanashi. So that one looks very cute. I'm interested in checking that one out. Dark Gathering looks pretty good. And it got... I did not hear anybody talking about this anime, but that's a pretty good score. Helk looks just classic anime. I like the way it looks a lot. Level 1 Mao to 1 Room Yusha. Again, very interesting style. Ayakashi Triangle had the same situation as Nier Automata. Dekiru Neko wa Kyo mo Yutsu looks really cute. And then Spy Kyoshitsu got a second season, so I'm like, hey. And this, I think, is higher rated than the first was. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should be checking it out. Same goes for Sugar Apple... I did the same thing! I did the same thing again. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, second core. Really soon after the first. Same with Mononogatari second season, really soon after the first. Ayaka looks interesting. I know Aidenshi sounds really interesting. Sensuality Noir looks very interesting. So again, there's just so many. There's like the popular ones that I feel like all of us within sort of the anime sphere have probably heard about. There's like these really popular ones that look good, but then there's also so many that I feel like flew under the radar that I haven't heard people talking about that also look very, very, very good to watch for 2023. And again, if you've been around with the channel for the past 8 years, you know I really, really love talking about manga and anime and other things that a lot of people don't cover, that a lot of other people don't talk about, that don't get the attention that I think maybe they deserve. I like talking about these more rare shows or manga. So that's all interesting. I totally forgot as well. I've had this set to W for Wumbo. I've had this set to television the entire time. I need it to be set to all so I can include movies and OVAs. I don't think that really affects spring or summer, actually. Now that I think about it, sorry for the quick scrolling through all of this. I don't know if that looks bad for you. Oh, it does affect it, because we have Pole Princess. Pole Princess, at first, I was like, that sounds kind of silly. That sounds a little dumb. But then I watched the PVs, and I'm like, no, that actually looks like it has a lot of heart. That actually looks like it's really, really interesting. So I actually want to check it out. It's a series of OVAs, and a movie. So I do want to check that out. We just did summer. Sorry. Again, sorry for just flying through all these. Yeah, we just did summer. I didn't actually go back to winter. Sorry about that. After switching it off of W for Wumbo. I think it's, yeah, just the Pole Princess stuff was the only thing you would have missed. So then we take it to finish out 2023. We're already at fall 2023, and I haven't eaten, so blowing through this is actually pretty good for me. We have fall is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 again. We have Season 2 of Eminence and Shadow, which, again, I liked Season 1. The review scores are ridiculously high, even for Season 1. I loved Season 1, but I'm like, how was it scoring this high? I don't know if it was that good. So I'm interested to see if it is that good. And now we have these that are this teal color. And the ones that are this teal color are ones that, because they have an entire core going into 2024, when I watch them and cover them for the Anime Awards, I'm going to count them for 2024. So Frieren, I am going to watch, but I'm going to count it for 2024, not 2023. Then we have Spy Family Season 2, liked Season 1. Zom 100, Zom 100 is still there. Then I, again, already watched the finale to Attack on Titan. Shangri-La Frontier looks really, really good, but that's going to be 2024. Kusuriya no Hitori Goto, which was, I forget, the Apothecary's Diaries, I think, is the English title. That one's, again, 2024, one of the most popular. And look at these scores for some of these. Insanity. Boshoku no Berserk, I heard a lot of people referencing on, like, I follow a lot of Japanese artists and mangaka and stuff on Twitter, and I've heard this referenced a lot, Boshoku no Berserk, so I haven't heard the anime talked about much, but since I have heard artists reference it a bit, I want to check it out. Then Kimi no Koto ga daisuki na 100, or Shakunin no Kanojo. I really didn't think this sounded very interesting at first, but then after seeing the scores and seeing how much people talked about it, I was like, maybe I should really give it a shot and see what it's about. Ragna Crimson has a good score, but I remember one of you, I think it was Maxime maybe, one of you did say that Ragna Crimson's adaptation wasn't that good, I thought. But again, it has a good score, and it's something that I'm counting for 2024. We got another, like, sort of, would I consider it an OVA or like a short series for Tensura that I will be covering when I get to it. Undead Unluck. I have listened to Zeroichi. I have been listening to the opening so much. I never got around to reading Undead Unluck, so I'll be going into the anime completely blind. I'm going to cover that for 2024. Then we have Dead Mount Deathplay second core very soon after the first. Hamitsu no Okoku, I don't really remember too much. It did look interesting though. Now I'm remembering a little bit. It didn't get great scores, but I'm interested in checking it out. Even stuff that doesn't get great scores. Again, sometimes I can disagree with those scores, so it's maybe even still worth checking out. Second season for Saihate no Paladin, which I'm still working through the first. Then, Konyaka haki sareta reijo o hirotta ore ga ikenai koto o oshiekomu. Again, decent scores, looks interesting. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, seems interesting. We got the... I don't know if you would count this as Season 3 of Tokyo Revengers or Season 2 Part 2, but the next part of Tokyo Revengers. Then Hikikomari Kyuketsuki no Monmon. That one looks very cute. Towaru Osan no VRMMO Katsudoki. Another just typical isekai. I like checking them out. Then Bokensha ni naritai to Miyaka ni deteita musume ga S-rank ni natteta. I remember I thought the PVs for this looked really, really good. Not the greatest score, but I thought that looked really nice. Dark Gathering again. Tear Moon Teikoku Monogatari. That one looks cute as well. And then Watashi no Oshi wa Akuyaku Reijo. Trying to remember this one. Okay. Yeah, this one looks cool. Helk again. Kimono Hashiran, I've read the manga. I think I like the manga, so I'm excited to see this one. Potion Danomi de Ikinobimasu. That is... Yeah, okay, I'm excited. That one looks very cute. Dekoboko Majo no Oyako Jijo. That one looks incredibly cute. I really am interested in the concept behind this one. Shy, again, looks very good. Looks kind of right up my alley. Worried me a little when the PVs looked so good, but then it didn't get great scores and I didn't hear many people talk about it. I was like, yikes, did it not live up to the PVs? But I still want to check it out. 16-bit Sensation, Another Layer. I thought this was like season 2 of something with a title like that, but I don't believe it is. I think it's season 1 of something. Buta no Liver Wakana Tsushiro. That one looks good. That one looks good. And then this says, well, I guess final episode will have already aired at this point. It says delayed till after January. Arknight Season 2, I loved. If you saw my 2022 stuff, I loved Season 1 of Arknights. So I am excited for Season 2. Pluto, really the whole reason I was like, I'm going to count some certain things that aren't like TV anime for this was because of Pluto. Because Pluto looks so good. So I really, really, really got to check that out. We have Hoshikuzu Telepath, also looks cute. Megumi no Daigo Kyukoku no Orange, and that looks good. I think firefighter anime, not a really shonen-y one like Fire Force, I think sounds cool. So I'm interested in checking it out. We got Pretty Derby Season 3 for Uma Musume. Bullbuster looks different and interesting. Hokyoku Hyakaten no Concierge-san looks awesome. I am very interested in checking that one out. Then Hokago no Breath, which is... What was that? Was it like Paldean Winds or something? Is that what they called it in English? But it's one of the Pokemon anime. I think that looks really neat. And then the Pole Princess movie. After we got Pole Princess Zero and the little shorts and everything, we have the movie. So I am interested in that saga, seeing how that plays out. And now, let's move on to 2024. We got winter and spring of 2024, and then maybe I'll just scroll through summer a little bit, just see what's there. But again, I'm going to do an entire stream on summer, maybe tomorrow, where I'm going to watch all the PVs. I'd like to do it tomorrow, but again, we'll just see how things go. Sorry, just needed a little bit more water. We have Oredake Level Up Naken, which is, that's, Oredake Level Up Naken, is that solo leveling? I forget, there was one really popular manhwa that got adapted for winter 2024, but I'm not used to the Japanese title. And then we got Freren here, we have Mashal, the second part, Shangri-La Frontier, Kusuriya no Hitorigoto, then Chiyo Maho no Machigata Tsukaikata. That one had decent scores, looks neat. Sokushi Chitna Saikyo Sugite Isekai no Yatsura ga Maru de Aite ni Narainain desu ga. Can you tell it's a light novel adaptation? That one didn't get great scores, so that one might be one of the ones that ends up getting maybe dropped, depending on how many I watch for 2024. Akiyaku Reijo level 99. That one looks interesting and cool. There are a lot of these anime and a lot of these light novels that they're based on that are about, you know, female character reincarnated into the Otome RPG as the villainess specifically. I think more female-led isekai would be really cool. I'd love to see more female-led isekai, but it is very interesting how often it is the scenario of being the villainess in an Otome RPG. That's a very common one, it seems. Nozo Manu Fushi no Bokensha. Okay. Oh yeah, that one looks neat. And then Boku no Kokoro no Yabai Yatsu Season 2. Again, Season 1 was incredibly well received. This one's incredibly well received. Dungeon Meshi, notorious for having an awful fan base, but also notorious for being really good. So I'm very interested in that. Plus it's by Trigger, who is one of my favorite studios. Loop 7 Kaime, that one looks very good. I really want to check this one out. At first, I wasn't sure on how I felt about it after the PVs, but then I went back and rewatched the PV, I think, and I was like, okay, no, this seems interesting. Then we have Ragnar Crimson continuing, Undead the Unluck continuing. Dosanko Gal wa Namara Menkoi or Hokkaido Gals are super adorable, I think. But I have read the manga. I love the manga. I love this manga. The anime, I don't know how I feel about like some of the style designs and how they look. Like, I always feel that. When I read a manga, then I see the anime, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the designs changing a little, like slightly, even if they look a lot like the manga. I'm just so used to that art style. But I love the manga, so I've definitely got to check out the anime for this one. And then somebody 2 + 4 × 5 says Dungeon Meshi is extremely good. I am very excited to get to that one for 20. It's such a shame though that I have so much to watch. I need to watch like 100 shows for 2023. Then I finally get to go to 2024. Waiting on some of this, waiting on Dungeon Meshi, waiting on Boku no Kokoro no Yaiba, waiting on Kusuriya no Hitorigoto or Frieren, waiting on some of these is nuts. I really want to see Undead Unluck. Waiting on that is like harsh, but I have so many good shows to get to. We have Ano Exorcist. I'm excited for the Illuminati arc. I watched the first season way back in like, 2014 or whenever it was. So it's been forever. And there has been a second season since then, but I'll need to watch that before I do this. Kekkon Yubi wa Monogatari, I thought looked pretty good. It didn't get the greatest scores, but I thought the PVs for this looked good. Spy Family Code White, again, we'll be covering these movies as well. Saijaku Tamer wa Gomi Hiroi no Tabi wo Hajimemashita. That one looked good. I'm remembering it now. That one looked really good. Oroka na Tenchi wa Akama to Odoru. That one did look good too. Sasaki to Pichan. This is one I haven't heard anyone talking about, but this was one of the ones I was most excited for when it comes to the PVs. I was most excited for this. I thought that one looked really good. Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarate, must watch. Absolute must watch. Love magical girl stuff. I think I'm pretty sure it's like an ecchi comedy, and I feel like, much like how I have discovered that reverse bullet hells might actually be one of my favorite video game genres, I think I've discovered that ecchi comedies can actually be some of just the best anime. And I say discovered as if I didn't think that was the case even back when I first started the channel and I was covering Manmusu. I just think that there are so many that aren't very good, but when you do get one that's very good, when you get a really good ecchi comedy, it's like some of the best. Then, hold on, sorry, I'm just checking the stream stuff, making sure it looks all right. We have Gekkai Elise. Don't remember this one that well from the PVs. Okay, yeah, this one's neat. It kind of reminds me of a gender-swapped and more romantic version of Isekai Yakyoku, which I really loved. So again, I'm interested in more female-led isekai, so I'm interested in seeing what it has to offer. And this stream, the interesting count is me saying that word, probably just off the charts at this point. Majo to Yaju, love the vibes, it looks really neat. And then Ishira, again, looks neat, I like those character designs. Metallic Rouge, that one must have been disappointing, because I saw the PVs for this and I was like, that's going to be one of the most popular of the year. And it wasn't. Same with Buchigiri. I thought that one was going to be super popular. But then I've heard a bit about it, but I haven't heard that much about it since. It's kind of a bummer. Like, those two, I still want to check them out, but their popularity didn't live up to how good I thought the PVs were. Then we have not only a manga that I've read on the channel, but one of my favorite manga ever, Hime-sama Gomon no Jikan desu, or 'Tis Time for Torture Princess. It is one of my favorite manga ever, so I have got to watch the anime. I was really, hoping maybe it would blow up and be super popular. But from the clips I've seen, it looks really, really, really good. So maybe, it's just not for everyone, but it is for me. Kyujitsu no Warumono-san, I was back and forth on whether I wanted to watch this or not, but I finally decided on, maybe I'll give it a chance. So I marked it as maybe I'll give it a chance. Then there's this one, which it's the Hot Springs short form anime. It looked kind of neat. I wasn't sure how I felt about checking it out, but I was like, it's a short form. Like, the episodes are only like 4 minutes, so it's not much of a time commitment. I'll give it a chance. Then Sengoku Yoko Yonaoshi Kyodai Hen. That looks really, really cool. I remember that one. Pon no Michi, interested in this one too. This one looks cool. I thought this was another short form, but no, it's a full one. Cute girls doing cute things tag. High Card Season 2. Again, I thought that High Card looked very, very good. Urusei Yatsuru's second season I'll need to get to. The Firefighter one continuing from last core. Then Sensuality Noir, Core 2, directly after Core 1, but as a separate thing. And then we have Sanjusai Made Dote Da Mahotsukai ni Nareru Rashi. And this is a actual, I've talked about how I really do enjoy Yuri and lesbian romance. I think in general, romance in anime it's got a really good track record for me. I think most anime romance, well, it has a good track record in romance anime. I think most romance anime that I have watched have been very good. Non-romance anime is where it doesn't have a good track record. Like, romances in comedies are usually kind of okay, but not always the best. But like in shonen or in action series, like romance in non-romance anime does not have a good hit rate, but romance in romance anime has a really good hit rate. So I think, again, this being a gay romance, being a boys love series, I'm interested in checking it out, getting something different. I haven't watched many that fall into that as much, because I really feel like there aren't as many. I've heard Banana Fish is good, but again, Banana Fish, from my understanding, is not really shonen ai, so to speak. It's more just an actual like action crime drama, but the main character is just gay. So like, I really, really need to get to Banana Fish eventually because it looks really, really good. But yeah, I'm really, really interested in seeing this one play out. There was one that I was interested in but never got the chance to get to a couple years ago. Was it called Gift? I forget what it was called. It was like some like musical one that seemed really, really good, Shonen Ai. So I'm interested in that. I've already watched the Justin-chan Dropkick special. I don't think I'll count that towards the award since it was just one 23-minute special. I'm a huge, massive fan of Justin-chan Dropkick. Then we have Meiji Gekken 1874. I like historical settings. I think that's neat. Hikari no O's second season. We'll see how I feel about the first season and then maybe give it a chance. Hokage no Breath is here again for some reason. I'm just going to count this. Oh yeah, because the final part of it aired at like the beginning of January. I'm counting this as 2023 though, because like all of it except for one part was in 2023, and the part that was in 2024 was like right at the beginning of January or something. So I'm just counting it for 2023. And then we have Gekkan Moso Kagaku. Looks neat too. Very wild designs going on. But that is it for winter 2024. And what I'm interested in checking out for spring 2024, we have Tensei Shitara Slime Dataken Season 3. Excited to get there. We got Mushoku Tensei 2 Part 2, Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, I have never watched Kimetsu no Yaiba, but it is one of the most popular manga/anime ever. And between 2023 and 2024, I'll do like I'm doing right now before 2023, and I'll have to marathon through the earlier seasons of things that are having later seasons in 2024. Sorry, I need some water again. We have Kaiju Hajigo, which was actually going to be another thing that I ended up covering back when I was doing Jump Week, but Jump Week ended. Sorry. Jump Week ended before I could get to it. We have Konosuba 3. We've got Level 2 Karechitata. Okay, this one, I was like, I don't know how interested I am, but then I saw some clips from it, and I was like, hold on, let them cook. I think I might be interested now. Look at some of these character designs, too. Hello. Like, I'm looking at this lady in the bottom right. I'm looking at the Fox Girl. I'm looking at whoever this is up here in the top. Both of these people in the top left here. I'm looking and I'm thinking, hold on. I really want to see what's going on here. Then we have Hero Academia Season 7. I heard is really good. I heard Season 6 and 7 have both been really good. And that's reassuring because, like I said, I haven't reviewed Season 5 yet. But Season 5 was not good. Like Boku no Hero Academia, I think the manga is very, very good. But the adaptation is hit and miss. The first 3 seasons of the adaptation, very good. Season 4 of the adaptation, not the best. Not awful, but definitely not the best. Season 5 is a mess, though. Season 5 is a horrible adaptation for Hero Academia. It takes so much great stuff from the manga and just really butchers it. So it's exciting hearing that seasons 6 and 7 got better. So I'm interested to get there. Then we have Thick Thigh Shota Isekai. What is this one? Tensei? I don't even know the title. I just know the premise. And the only thing I know about the premise is Thick Thigh Shota Isekai. Tensei shitara dainana oji datam node kimama ni majutsu wo kiwamemasu. So the art looks very good. I think every clip I have seen, which isn't a lot to be honest, and just the PVs, the animation looks really good. I am very interested in seeing what it actually is like, jokes aside. And then, Mao no ore ga dore elf wo yome ni shitanda ga do merereba I. Looks good. Again, 2024, a year for elf lovers. And then Windbreaker, I think Ron Can has been covering that. I think that looks really good. It's manga. I thought Windbreaker was a manhwa. Then we have Mao Gakuin no Futekigosha 2, or Futekigosha 2, Core 2. So interested in that. Monster looks so good. It isn't getting as high a scores as all these others, but like the PVs to me, I was like, that looks so cool. That looks like right up my alley. I thought that looked really cool. Though again, doesn't Studio Dean have a bad track record? I don't remember. I feel like every studio has its like incredibly good anime, and even the best studios, even the studios that put out some insanely good anime with regularity, have some stinkers on their hands. Like even like Mappa or Trigger or like all these others, they got at least one stinker in there. I mean, Trigger probably has the best track record, because Trigger's worst anime is probably Kiznaiver. And Kiznaiver doesn't even like look bad. Kiznaiver looks good. It's just that the story doesn't live up to its potential as like a theme, as an idea. And I guess you could argue that their worst anime was that one robot one, that the story sucked. But I would blame that on A1 because A1 has a lot more bad anime, so I'm going to just blame it on A1. And then Harris says, is this the stream you're discussing Tower of God? No, I'm going to do the Tower of God stream maybe Saturday. I'm going to do this tonight, just talking about anime 2023, first half of 2024. And then tomorrow I might do a stream going through the PVs from summer 2024. And we'll talk about Tower of God's PV a little bit as part of that. But then I'll probably do a Tower of God stream where I just sit and talk to all of you about Tower of God for like, I don't know, however long we feel like talking. I'll try to do that maybe Saturday. Either Saturday or Sunday before the reaction. And when I do that, I'll reach out to the other Tower of God YouTubers, be like, hey, any of you interested in jumping in are free to. So we'll be doing that in a couple days, ideally. And then Campanella123 says, Studio Dean did the Umineko adaptation, Crime Against Humanity. Yeah, I have heard that Studio Dean has ruined some adaptations that people have been really excited for. Didn't Studio Dean do one of the... Didn't they do one of the Fate adaptations, though? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought they did one of the Fate adaptations. I know Ufotable or Ufotable. I always said Ufotable, but then a lot of people call it Ufotable. I know they did most of the Fate adaptations, I think, but I thought Studio Dean did at least one. Maybe Fate Zero was Dean? I don't remember. Then Dungeon Meshi, again continuing. The New Gate I left unmarked because I don't know how I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I should give it a chance or not. Just from watching the PVs and stuff, I was like, I don't know how I'm feeling. So it's like really there. So if any of you would say, okay, New Gate's good, I'll give it a chance. If not, I don't know, maybe not. Then we have the Spice and Wolf remake. I've never watched the original Spice and Wolf. I know some people say some parts are better about the original, some parts are better about the remake. I've heard people going back and forth with things they like more about each. So I'm interested in giving it a chance. I'll give it a chance with the remake. If I feel like going back to the original, I'll go back to the original afterward. We have the third season of Mahoka Koko no Retose. I need to watch the first seasons of that. Then we have Yozakura Family. I always saw the manga like ongoing at 100-some chapters, like every week when I was following Jump for Jump Week, but I have not read it, and I'm interested to see what it's about. I didn't think it was that popular, so I'm interested to see what the anime is going to be like. Ji-san Ba-san Wakagaeru looks so cute. That looks so good. And then, Campanella said that they did Stay Night. Okay, that's the one then. So they did Stay Night, and then did Stay Night come out before Zero? Fate is so confusing. I have wanted to get into the Fate franchise, but it's so confusing. I have not been able to get into it. And I'm saying this as a fan of some confusing things. I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts, for example, but just Fate is like, it's intimidating to get into. We have Sentai Daishikaku that I am not calling Go-Go Loser Ranger. I hate that English title for some reason. It just rubs me the wrong way. It looks very good. I thought, again, this one is very popular. I thought that this one would have a crazy high score, but I guess maybe not so much. Blue Archive, I've never played, but I've got to check it out. Again, I have just seen Blue Archive art everywhere. There was this one Fox girl that I would always see everywhere, and I'm like, hold on, I really like this Fox girl. I think her name was Kaho, so, maybe she'll be in the anime, maybe we get some Kaho, but I've never played, but I really, really want to watch, at least. And the reason I haven't played is because I am not a mobile gamer. I hate playing games on my phone. If it has a PC port, I will play PC, like I do Nikkei. I play Nikkei on PC. But all of the, all of the emulators for mobile on PC seem sketchy to me, so I just have not played any mobile games on PC. We have Sasayaku Yo ni Koi wo Tao, another Girls Love, looks very cute. Oh yeah, this one I think the PVs were really, really, really good, if I remember correctly. Yuru Camp Season 3, I loved Season 1. I still need to watch Season 2 before I get here, but yeah, loved Season 1. Kai to Otome to Kamikakshi looks good visually. Oh yeah, this one looks very good. This is another one that's kind of maybe must watch for me. That one looked very good. Henjin no Salad Bowl, somebody recommended this one to me, I think. So definitely want to check it out since it was one that someone recommended. Yoru no Kurage wa Oyogenai. This one looks very cool. I remember the PVs for that. That one looks very cool. Kenka Dokugaku looks very good as well. Sorry, just checking back at the chat. Then we have Kuroshitsuji. I loved it. Back as like a middle schooler, high schooler, whatever, when I first watched Black Butler, I loved it. And I didn't like Book of Circus very much, and I haven't followed it since then. So I think all I've missed is like Book of the Atlantic or something like that. So I'll need to watch that, and then I'll do this. This is another must watch. Shumatsu Train Doko e Iku looks so cute. Another must-watch for me. Looks adorable. Seiyu Radio no Uraomote looks very cute too. I love the cute girls doing cute things comedies. Looks cute. Hibike Euphonium 3. I have not watched the first 2 seasons, but I would like to. And then I think Nia D. Hemmings, or he got rid of the D in his username, I think. I think it's just Nia Hemmings now. I think he may have recommended Hibike Euphonium. He said something about one music anime, so I am interested in checking it out. And then the Fable, I think the Fable looks a little different, looks very good. I'm very interested in that one. The continuation of Urusei Yatsure Season 2, Karasu Aruji o Erabanai. This is another that I was kind of on the fence about whether I was interested in or not. Like, you hear, in the world of flying crow humans, and to me, I'm like, that sounds really cool. But then I watch the PV, and I'm like, it looks less cool than it sounds. So we'll see. We will see. We got Girls Band Cry, looks incredible. I've seen people posting a lot of clips of this. It looks very, very good. I believe this is the one that is 3D CG, and it looks like some of the best 3D CG that I have seen, up there with the likes of D4DJ. D4DJ's 3D CG, to me, is so alive. The facial expressions, the backgrounds, the movement, there's just so much going on, and it's so detailed. I love it. I adore it. And this looks like it could be up there with that. Interesting and weird that it's done by Toei, though. It doesn't really feel like Toei's normal wheelhouse of... It doesn't feel like... Sorry, let me check chat really quick, because Ryan said Sound Euphonium is fantastic, and Campanella said, if you ever played the Trails Kiseki series, you'll probably like it. I know I would probably love Trails. I have not played it yet, but it is exactly the kind of game that I love. Those types of JRPGs. I love turn-based JRPGs. I love JRPGs in general. So I know it's the kind of series that I would really, really, really love if I got into it, but I haven't had time to get into it yet. And then Campanella says, Girls Band Cry is great. Land of the Lustrous Hoseki no Kuni is probably my favorite CG. I think Hoseki no Kuni would have been my favorite CG until I saw D4DJ, and now it's a throw-up between the two of them. I think third place is probably Beastars. I don't think Beastars looks as good visually to me as D4DJ or Land of the Lustrous, but those are probably my top 3 when it comes to 3D CG. And Girls Band Cry looks really, 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 really good. But yeah, Hibike Euphonium is fantastic, said Ryan. I'm interested in that one so much. There was something else I was going to say about 3D CG now that you reminded me of Land of the Lustrous. Oh yeah, I was going to say about Beastars. I think, so part of the reason Beastars is kind of third place to me might be bias on my part, because it's my favorite manga of all time. Beastars is my favorite manga of all time. So I am such a big fan of the manga art style that I think no matter what the anime looked like, I might have always been a little bit too critical on it. I think I'm a little bit too critical of Beastars as anime. I think it's very, very good, but I still, even thinking it's very good, think I'm too critical of it. Because it's really not my favorite when it comes to the anime. Then we have Watashi no Shiawase na Kekkon. Watashi no Shiawase no Katachi looks cute again. Then, okay, so when I first started doing YouTube in 2016, I would get comments from, I forget who it is, but there was one person who would constantly comment on my videos, watch read Dead Demons Destruction. They would comment that constantly. And so now, I never read it, I never covered it. I'm so sorry to that person who commented it like a dozen times. But now, it's getting an anime, and I will finally watch the anime and cover it. Here's the thing though, I'm not going to watch the film actually, I'm going to watch the series, because it says it's the series comprised of the film content plus new footage, so why would I watch the film content? I'm going to watch the full series with new content. So yeah, I'm going to watch the series. And then maybe I'll also check out the movie at some point just to compare it, or the 2 movies to compare it, but I'd rather watch the series, thank you. the two that I didn't mark were two that did not have PVs when I watched all the PVs, and so I wasn't really sure what to think of them. Grim Kumikyoku, not sure what to think of it. It seems interesting. If it looks decent, I'll maybe give it a try. Tonari no Yokai-san looks, again, right up my alley. I love this kind of quirky slice of life with non-human characters. I really, really, really love that kind of thing. So that one's like right up my alley, or right up my alley. And of course we have Dead Demons Dead Destruction, episode 0, which I'll check out as part of all that other stuff. Oitombo, again, a golf anime. We have, between this and that one short form anime that I watched, and oh god, what is it? Birdie Wing. We've had lots of golfing anime in recent years, and I'm not complaining. I was on the golf team in high school, and I'm very interested in checking out the Golf Girl anime. Also, yeah, the PV and the story sounds really, really good too. This sounds like it could be more about the story and the characters and the drama than the actual golf, but I could be wrong. I'll have to check it out. We have very good looking Uma Musume anime stuff. All of Uma Musume's anime stuff looks very good very often. Sorry. Then we have TP Bon, which again, I didn't have much info on, so I'm not sure what to think about it yet, but we'll see. Maybe I'll check it out, maybe I won't. Then we have Hokkyoku. Oh yeah, this is just that thing again, the DVD release. We have the sort of chibi companion anime to the train one, and the train one looks absolutely amazing. So I, of course, want to watch this too. And Enter the Garden looks very, very, very good. It's a 3-part anthology, so I didn't know how I wanted to count it or what I would do with it, but Enter the Garden, same thing with Grim Kumikyoku, which is, again, 6 episodes, 42 minutes each. They're both non-standard, much like Pluto was, but I'll probably give them a try. I think the character design here looks cool for both of them, so I'll give it a try. Also, sorry if you can hear that train in the background. The train horn is going off back there. And that is it for spring. That's it for everything that I wanted to cover, really. So what I'll do now, I'll just go through summer real quick. Just give you a little bit of summer. And then I will... Hold on, I was just checking something with the stream. So I'll just scroll through summer really quick. Like I said, I'll probably do a full stream watching all the PVs for summer. Tomorrow maybe, if I get a chance. I really want to tomorrow, but right before streaming this, I recorded One Piece for patrons and members, I recorded Marriage Toxin, and I recorded Chainsaw Man. So I've got 2 reviews that I need to edit, render, upload, and I need to render, edit, upload. I kept putting render and edit together and format. I created Reddit. I'm not a Reddit user. Never really been a fan, but I need to get One Piece up too. So I need to do all that. But if I have extra time, I'll stream going through all the PVs of this tomorrow. But we have Slime Ken Season 3, Oshinoko Season 2, which I could probably go ahead and mark, but, you know, we'll save it for tomorrow. Hero Academia Season 7, I already marked Tower of God, of course, and then stuff continuing. I'm interested in seeing some of this. I'm just glancing through a little bit. Again, I don't want to spoil too much of it ahead of time before we get into things tomorrow with this. Or whenever I have time. Of course, I've got to watch Shiga no Ko no Ko no Ko no, or Shiga no Ko no Ko no Kokoshi Tantan. Gotta watch it. And then a lot of these look really good just from these little bits of art. Again, it's going to be hard. Oh, we're actually getting another Nier Automata. I didn't know. I'm interested in some of these. I love some of these, some of the art styles I'm seeing in just these images. I never watched Kimi ni Todoke. So maybe I need to watch the first 2 seasons of that. Shy is getting a 2nd season here. Oh yeah, Look Back is getting a movie, right? Just seeing. Delico's Nursery, I think, seems interesting. Is that Mononoke movie, interesting looking. All right, there's actually a lot. So yeah, we have all this stuff that we'll check out tomorrow. Now, before ending the stream, the very, very last thing I'll do is take us all the way back here to winter 2023. And if there is anything that, like, we'll pick my first 10. If there's anything you want me to watch, and then, hold on. Train anime mentioned, thus train noises. True, Ryan. If there's any that you want me to for sure watch as part of my first 10 for 2023, let me know. These are your options. You got these 8 on screen. Well, these 7 on screen. I already watched Eminence and Shadow. Got these 8. Got 8 more. Got 8 more. I think... Oh, and then even more. There's so much to watch. I think we need to strike a good balance of short things that I can just blow straight through, and then like better things. Like, we need to make a balance. Some of the better ones, and then some of the less good ones. We need to balance them, I think, a little bit. So if any of you have any suggestions, let me know. If not, I'm going to try to balance this out. Like, should we start with Hero Academia, or like start with something else and then add Hero Academia in a little bit later on? I think we could start with something good, something big like Vinland Saga. That way we have like at least one big thing for our starting 10, for our starting lineup. I think we should add some of the short forms that I can blow through to it. Like, first 10, we're gonna hit the ground running with Dog Girl anime. And then I think maybe save Pole Princess until the season when the movie is, and then I'll watch it all at once. Like, I'll watch the OVAs and movie all back to back. Bokuto Roboco I could probably get through quickly. So that is 3 for our starting 10. And then Ryan says Vinland Saga was definitely my favorite from that season. Makes sense. Winter 2023 is... There's a lot of good-looking anime, but it's not absolutely stacked like spring and summer were. Spring and summer were nuts. So I think a good balance would be Moippon, because it's like a slice of life, cute girls doing cute things kind of thing, but it does seem like it's more focused on the actual sport that they're doing. So I think that, and then maybe throw in an isekai, just because we're going to have a lot of isekai to get through. Ooh, I'd love to do Nagatoro-san. That'd be good, and that covers romance a bit, but there's also other romances like Tomo-chan that I really want to watch. What's a solid isekai to start me off? Maybe the cooking one. I could do the cooking one. Ooh, no, this one. That's like must watch for me. I really want to do that. Buddy Daddies is another kind of must watch. And then Tokyo Revengers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to pick 2 more. I'll go ahead and do D4DJ. And then we got 1 more. Let me see if any of you had any more suggestions. No. So 1 more. I should probably pick a kind of mid-looking one. That way, like, I don't blow through all of the best ones first. That's what I did when I was going through the 50 anime from 2022. I saved, like, some of the biggest ones for last. Like, I saved Bocchi the Rock for last. I saved Eminence and Shadow for last. Like, I saved some big ones for the end. Ooh, I'll do Mairimashita, Iruma-kun. I really, really, really love that. So yeah, I think this is solid. Some like longer ones that are going to take me a little bit of time to get through, like 24 episodes with Vinland Saga, 21 with Iruma-kun, which again, I would recommend if you like shonen. I think it is so slept on. And then some shorter ones, especially hitting like the Dog Girl one and Roboco, which are going to be like short form. Oh, and I actually didn't count D4DJ last time, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, never mind. We did get 10. I did count it last time. Got it. Okay. So yeah, that'll be my starting 10. I'll go back over to this because like I said, let me go back to this. This is what I need to finish before I start 2023. Good choices all around. Thank you, Ryan. So before I start 2023, I still need to catch up to Bungo Stray Dogs, catch up to D4DJ, catch up to Golden Kamui, finish Grand Blue Fantasy, catch up to Konosuba. I need to watch the first seasons of Kyoko Suiri and the Mao Gakui no or Futeki Gosha. There was another one, right, that I needed to watch the first season of. I gotta watch season 2 of Iruma-kun. Gotta catch up to Mushoku Tensei. Gotta watch Peach Boy Riverside, Sayate no Paladin. Talked up Destiny. Catch up to Tensura. Catch up to Uma Musume. There was one I might need to add up here, because I feel like there was season 2 of something that I haven't watched season 1 of yet that I actually might need to add. What was it? It was something in like... Where is it? It was somewhere around here. It was somewhere in the middle of the year, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Maho Gakuin one. But yeah, I thought there was... Yeah, Mao Gakuin no Futeki Gosha. Okay, so that is the one. That is what I was thinking of. Okay. Looks like I'm good then. Okay. For some reason I thought the title seemed longer. Okay. That is fair then. So never mind. Alright, I guess I'm gonna end things out unless anybody has anything else they want to say for now. Thank you for all of you who stuck through this, for all of you watching the VOD. I really, really appreciate that. I had a lot of fun. The intro probably scuffed as heck, because even at this point, I do not like, I have trouble figuring out, am I live yet? Am I not live? Maybe I should do like a lot of other people do and have an intro screen. That way I let you hang out on the intro screen. Then I flip that off when I know I'm live or assume I'm live. I don't know. I'll need to mess around with things. Or I could go into the editor and just like chop off the little awkward silence at the beginning. Maybe I'll do that. But I guess that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. If there is, I'll say it tomorrow. Again, I have a bunch of videos that I need to go edit and render and upload and make thumbnails for them. So I'm going to go do all of those. And then tomorrow, if I get time, hopefully I'll get time around like midday, not at night. Because at night, I know Dr. Bonehead's going to be doing... Towers and Gods. And I've said before that for like big things that other people in my general circle of YouTubers do, like I don't want to stream at the same time or anything for any like big things that anybody does. So I'm probably not going to do that tomorrow night, just so anybody that watches both of us can be sure that they catch that live, because I want people to catch that live. And then Saturday I'll try to do a Tower of God stream. And then I have another Tower of God stream planned, but that probably won't be until at least next week. Like really like more organized one that I've like actually taken notes for and stuff. I have something like that planned, but I probably won't do it until at least next week, because I'm already in a rush to do all of this, as you can tell. But I've been wanting to do this for a long, long while now, so thank you for being a part of it. It feels good to finally get it off my back, so to speak. And yeah, lots more anime stuff coming. Like I said, there was all the stuff I mentioned earlier that I still need to do my reviews for that I have watched. So there's all that. Thank you so much. And Tower of God stream hype. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, with all that aside, I'm going to go through the patrons and members thing, and then I'll finish things out. Again, this is what, my third stream ever? I'm still not used to this stuff by now. Let's flip over to, and also before I stream, I will try to fix my setup so that like the edges aren't cut off, because I really need to fix that. So I'll try to do that tomorrow too, before I stream, if I get the chance to stream. Let's see, where are my patrons and members? Here they are. Thank you for people who are patrons and members. Yeah, if you're watching the VOD or if you were a part of this, thank you. And also, if you want to, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want, all of that kind of stuff. We can always talk there on Discord or wherever. And again, like I said, the link to my Annie list is always in my description, so you can find the link to that down in the description. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are members and patrons. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girls, Evernono, Abyss Knight, and JA, Cherryton Students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Pater Diablo. Just one last look at chat. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Thank you to everybody who was